Hey guys, so today I'm going to be taking you through this mermaid costume, everything from makeup to hair to the actual costume, which is a DIY that I did last year. This costume is really fun and girly and allows you to do a lot of different bright makeup things, so let's get started.
Another beautiful blue sky day. The boys are still asleep.
So to save on time, I'm skipping my foundation and eyebrows, and I'll link all of that down below in the description box. And as I summon you closer, creepily, I'm just taking some tape on the back of my hand to make it less sticky and sticking it under my eyes to get a perfect line with my makeup. Then I'm taking my e.l.f. Makeup Mist and Setting Spray, and I'm just going to spray this on all of the eyeshadow brushes I'm using today. So taking this flat shader brush, I'm just going to dip it in this light pink color and put it all over my lid and all over my brow bone, just all over as a nice base. And I didn't film the part before this, but I did use a white creamy concealer on before this as a primer. Then I'm taking this hot pink eyeshadow, and on a dome-shaped brush, I'm just applying this into the crease just for some added definition. Then using this bright blue shade on that same dome-shaped brush, I'm just going to add a little bit in the outer part of my crease, just to add a little bit more depth. Then using this purple color, I'm taking an angled eyeshadow brush and just applying this into the outer V and also blending it above the blue color I just placed, just to add a little more drama to the look. Then taking this white eyeliner pencil from Jordana, I'm just going to be adding this into the inner tear duct as another extra base for this nice lime green color we're going to be adding on top of it, just to add a little more pop of color. And now I'm just taking a fluffy brush to blend that all out. Now I'm taking the tape off really quick, and I'm taking this light blue shade on a short shader brush and just applying this to my lower lash line, blending it in to the purple color and into the lime green color in the inner tear duct. Then using my Eyeliner Duo in Unforgettable from NYC, I'm taking the black shade and just lining my upper lash line to add a little bit more definition to the lashes. And then I'm going to take the Nude shade and add that to the lower waterline. Then taking a black liquid liner, mine is from NYC, I am just going to line my upper lash line. You can do this as thick or as thin as you want. I planned on doing thin, but then it just kind of turned out thick, so which I think it looked pretty good, so do whatever your heart desires. Then after quickly curling my lashes, I'm going to be taking my Maybelline Falsies Big Eyes Mascara and just applying this to the upper lashes, not the lower lashes. I find that if you apply mascara to the lower lashes and you have a bright color on the lower lash line, it doesn't pop as much, so I'm just skipping that part and just leaving the bottom lashes naked. Now I'm taking this bright coral blush from e.l.f. and I'm just going to be applying this onto the apples of my cheeks mainly, but blending it up to my hairline and onto my cheekbones as well. Now I'm taking my NYC Sun and Bronze bronzing powder in Fire Island Tan, and I'm just going to be adding a little bit of this just where the sun would be hitting me naturally. Now for the fun part, I'm taking this deep teal color and I'm going to be contouring my face just under my cheekbones and along my hairline on the top part of my head. I'm not doing it under my jawline because I figured it'd be a little bit much. And we're going to be going over this part later with the extra fun detail. So I'm just doing this kind of sloppily at the moment, and it'll look better later when we go over it. Now I'm awkwardly taking this piece of netting. You can use whatever you want. Last year I used a piece of netting from the seashells I bought, but I threw it out. So I'm just using this random fishnet tight I found, which I'm sure is from one of the 1,000 musicals me and my sisters were in. And I'm just bobby pinning this to my head and then taking the colors I used on my eyes, preferably the darker ones, and just applying this into the holes while holding the netting in place. And it's going to give this really cool like fishnet scale detail on your face. And I'm just applying this to where we contour it on the one side. Now I'm just taking the netting off, and you can see how the netting detail leaves that really cool effect, but I didn't think I had enough purple in there, so I'm just adding a little bit more purple on top of some of the spots very carefully, just to make sure we don't lose that nice pattern. And this is what it looks like when it's finished, so I think it turned out pretty good. So I'm taking this NYX Butter Lipstick in Pure Nude just as a base for the other lip colors I'm going to be using. And I'm just applying this all over my lips. And then I'm going to be taking a few different eyeshadow shades and just layering it on top. If you have a blue or purple or green lipstick, I would just advise using that, but I don't, so I was just using eyeshadow. And just layering a bunch of blues and purples. And then this is the finished makeup look. I think it turned out pretty good and pretty bright. Last year I did a bunch of pinks and I felt like it looked a little bit weird, so I changed it up to a bunch of purples and blues, and I like this a lot better. So use what other colors you want, and let's move on to hair. So I'm just parting on the side that we did the nice netting detail, and then I'm going to curl my hair, and I'm just going to skip forward that because you don't really need to see it. So I just did some loose curls, and then I'm going to take a braid on one side of my head and go along to the other side of my head. I have a tutorial on this as well, so I'll link that down below if you want more in-depth tutorial of it. But I'm just taking a French braid basically and going all the way down my hair, and then I'm going to go down into the nape of my neck and go along to the other side. And usually I stop once I get to the other side of my hair, but I'm just going to keep braiding for this look today, and then secure it with a clear elastic. And then I'm taking a random strand of hair and I'm just going to start fishtail braiding, which if you don't know how to do this, you just take 2 strands and then you take a little bit from each strand and bring it to the other side and just keep crossing it over and over again until you get this cool little fishtail braid. So I'm just going to keep doing that all the way down, and you can add as many of these braids as you want. I just did one for time purposes, and then I'm going to secure it with a clear elastic when I get to the end. And then this is the finished makeup and hair look all together. So I hope you guys enjoyed this look. I had a lot of fun recreating it and kind of doing the upgraded version from last year. So now I'm going to be taking you through a little bit of my costume that I did last year just to save time. It was all DIY and all done very cheaply, so I just got this full coverage bra from Walmart that was nude and just hot glued a bunch of seashells onto it that I got from Michael's, and then took a spare piece of blue fabric and tied it around my waist. So thank you for watching, guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Talk to you guys soon. Bye!